Draws off the air, back down to the middle, and Chrome with the shot from midfield, defended by Jake and sent to the corner. Classics now through the air, looking to correct with Corrupted G. He does so, and it goes in 30 seconds into the game.
Evil Genius is starting off quick. We heard that this may be the weakness for the Chiefs. Being able to keep up with that quick pace, and Corrupted G doing a good job there, lurking in the middle.
All the players on Evil Genius is rocking the Dissolver Black Market decal. It's gonna feel good, play good. I like the mentality. Drippe with a shot from midfield, though, ties up the game.
Yeah, quick early time. That's going to be great for their confidence. You see Classics, he's trying to push that ball up to Corrupted G, but he gets baited. And a wonderful bump there from Torsos, getting in front of Chrome. This is a great sign here for the Chiefs.
Drippe takes it all the way up the wall before clearing next to the ceiling. A follow-up, a second touch from Torsos, puts it in, and the lead is for the Chiefs.
And look at this high-flying goal all the way from their own half. Drippe pushing that towards the middle. There's nobody from Evil Geniuses challenging this ball. Sit there, catching them, waiting in goal.
Classics over towards Corrupted G. Here comes Jake. On the backboard. Back on a follow-up shot from Torsos, and this one goes in. The defense was right there, but he found a way through, and the Chiefs have the lead.
And this is an incredible punish here from Torsos. Classics going for that off-goal backboard clear. It's not good enough. The ball bleeds up straight to Torsos.
He had to do some major gymnastics to get in an angle where he could make that shot happen. But it could be the only shot they need here in game number 1. Oh, this one gonna go in though from Corrupted G on a kind of an oblong pinch from the corner, tying up the game right away.
Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit unfortunate for Chiefs here. You can see Torsos, he gets that ball off of the bounce, but that bump onto Drippe, the MVP. This could be dangerous here. Off the kickoff.
Smart play. Open net still, Classics takes the shot and it goes in. They'll tie up the series. Evil Genius is in overtime.
And a little bit of heartbreak here for the Chiefs. It looks like a backflip there from Torsos. Doesn't let him challenge, and then another backflip as well in the net. There's nothing he could do about that one. Where are those offensive demos? We've only seen them on the defensive end to relieve pressure, but they don't want to take that risk.
Kickoff in Evil Genius' favor. Another shot here, and it goes in. 13 seconds on this one, 7 seconds last game. Quick work in overtime for Evil Geniuses.
Chrome here, he gets this great pass there off of the corner, but it actually beats 2 defenders. Jake maybe overcommitting at a bad time.
Come out of this, there's an early attack. They'll find it behind the shot. There goes Torsos. He gets the lead for Chiefs.
And this delay here from Torsos is so good. He lets the mistake here come from Classics. Classics pushes just a little bit too far forward, expecting Torsos to maybe shoot in the far side of the net.
So he'll stay on the ground. Torsos with a laser beam of a shot. Corrupted G gets it off of 2 posts, but Drippe says, nah, not gonna happen. 2-goal lead for Chiefs.
Yeah, look at Drippe. That's turned straight onto the wall. He predicts that side clear from Classics and just pushes that ball right out into the middle. That was a read and a half.
The follow-up from Corrupted G is on target as well, but it's slow, and the defense gets there in time. The pass across, finally, the pressure comes through. Well done, Classics.
Yeah, this is great persistence. You actually see Classics gets a great bump there on Drippe, and Torsos comes in to save, but Chrome lurking on that backboard. He prevents the clear from staying out of the place of danger.
The pressure's now on from Evil Geniuses. Up goes Chrome, intercepted by Jake, out to Drippe. They get it over the top, they got an open net, it's going in. 2-goal lead back for Chiefs.
Yeah, Jake there assisting on that one. Just a great touch there to beat the defender and put the ball back in the middle. And Drippe going up quick. It can be difficult as Corrupted G there. He's a little bit further back. He has to react to that ball.
Jake coming underneath. From to try and drop this down. Torsos bumps Classics, tries to get it through, but that'll be an open one for Drippe. He ain't gonna miss 3 shots there.
Yeah, just pouncing on mistake after mistake from Evil Geniuses here. You see Classics just getting in front of that ball, but not enough of a touch there. Drippe ready to punish. This has just been working out great for the Chiefs. You can see a bunch of great boost control already coming from the Chiefs. And
Classics with a banger, standing up and yelling at the Chiefs across the field. He wants to let them know who's boss, and they've got the lead here in game 5.
Look at this shot all the way across the field, lining up that aerial there. Jakey
able to fly away. Gets it through Corrupted G. Classics and Chrome, they rotate it into the same corner. It's going to be low on boost, and that was a bad position there. Tie game here for Chiefs.
Oh, and Torsos is so good at these flicks here. There's just no challenge here coming up against Torsos. We see 2 players, they opt for boost, and oh, do they get punished?
Bad decisions there, gonna give a tie game. Chrome, the ball out to Jake, can he drop it in? No, a double coming on the defense, gets the shot away, and Drippe's follow-up is high. Can Corrupted G get there? No, it goes in, and Torsos has the lead.
2 quick goals so soon after each other. Jake first gets that double touch, that pulls 2 defenders into bad position, and Classics and Corrupted G both pulling back at the same time. He needed Corrupted G to move forward there.
Corrupted G up in midfield, just trying to hold on to it, playing for that retreating ball control. Nothing found yet with 10 seconds left. It's looking like the Chiefs. Griffey drops in another. The aerial pass will do it, and the 2-goal lead now.
And this just has to be a knife in the back here. Torzos putting that ball, floating it up in the center. That forces Chrome to just challenge that ball directly.
With immense pressure. You just barely missed opportunities. Here comes Mets. Can he get the final touch? No, it's wide of him, but here's the follow-up. Magnus puts it in. Such crippling pressure from Complexity.
Yeah, you heard James on the desk. He talked about Tainted Minds looking a little bit slow to the ball here, and you can see Kami, he's positioned his car a little bit too far to the left. That orientation there is going to punish him.
Amy playing it down. Magnus onto the backboard a lot, looking for an opportunity. He's going to go and challenge the waterfall, puts it in. Magnus actually finishes it off himself, and a 2-goal lead for Complexity.
Yeah, fighting for that goal themselves. This is a great touch there from Magnus, putting that ball up over the net. Those can be so difficult to read, and coming up behind the defender there.
Magnus over to a lot. Go back into the blue. Stars gets the save. It's out for Jules. He takes a shot. It's a bit high. Here's the follow from CJ. He goes home, puts it in. A 1-goal game as Tainted Minds gets on the board.
And here you can see them beginning to build a little bit of that confidence. Metzenaars with a huge botch touch there off onto the side. And Magnus ends up actually going up off the rep, forced to flip.
We approach halftime, still scoreless in game 2. Complexity holding on to a 1-game lead. They'd love to make it 2 here, but Tainted Minds trying to still get that first win. It's not going to happen a lot. Finds the first opportunity to score on this drop down and gets it in.
And this is a great build-up. That first touch there from Metzenaars to a lot. We kept seeing Complexity lurking at those side boosts, coming in diagonally.
Cammy will play it up back towards Jules now, going for the airplay himself. Back out to CJ, shot towards net, and this one will go in. Cammy nearly saves it, but it doesn't happen this time. Tie game.
Yeah, scary moment there for sure. We were not seeing so much of this great passing play here from Tainted Minds, but doing a good job of finding each other. That's what seems to be the successful play here.
Magnus wrapping around. Jules is up. Plays it back down towards his teammate, but intercepted by Metzenaars. A good opportunity here, and a lot will not miss. That's the game. 2-1 for Complexity. 3 minutes and 50 seconds into overtime.
Yeah, a very long overtime here, and you see CJ going for the ball. He misses. Kami is expecting Jules there to challenge the ball.
Mary now behind. The challenge from Magnus is good. Gets it up high. A lot's airborne, but CJ's there first. It's been CJ versus a lot this game, but the shot will go in. The miss in net. Cammy scores, and Tainted Minds has the lead.
Yeah, and this is a boomer I've seen when CJ going up off the sidewall to beat the defender, and Kami, he's following so closely. He doesn't give an opportunity there for Complexity to challenge. That defender way far out, getting punished by a great shot from Kami.
And the defense just the smallest mistake, and a follow-up from CJ. He'll slam in another one. 2-0 now from Tainted Minds. This game's looking good for him all of a sudden.
And you said you wanted to see what can happen when Tainted Minds take that lead. This is only 2 minutes in what have been very small, like low goal scoring games.
Pick off for Tainted Minds. Can they get a third? There's the stall there. Metzenaars, he's had enough. Tries to send it deep into the orange. Immediately off to pick up a follow-up from a lot, and he finds it. You saw it kind of clip the post, and he's like, nah, this was just pixels perfect.
Yeah, is this shot even fair? Jules had a great touch there. It bounced off the wall, and you see a lot. He's looking at the sidewall. He's ready, and off the inside of the post.
Jules, go back to a lot. Up and airborne, sending it onto the backboard. That's past 2 defenders. They'll drop it in, tie it up. It's like Tainted Minds gets 2 goals, and Complexity wakes up.
Yeah, and you see a lot. He controls this ball. That's key because it ends up forcing 2 defenders out from one play. And Magnus going for that slow play. That's right.
Back across to a lot. So much ball control for Complexity here in overtime. Feels like every moment that goes by just makes it more likely that Complexity could take it, and there it is. Magnus picks up the pass. The defense wasn't in the air, and the 3-0 sweep from Complexity.
Yes, strong play here. You can see Jules trapped in the net, going backwards there. There's just nobody there from Tainted Minds.
Big block from him, but straight over to Justin, who launches long yet again. More mistakes happening. Shot on target. Justin will score his first goal.
Just a bit too passive on defense there. You see Devo playing that into the corner. It actually passes it perfectly midfield for NRG, and it's just an opportunity waiting to be taken advantage of.
Plenty of boost. Trying to keep coming on, but absolutely nobody from NRG was taking the bait. Devo up high. That is going to drop down 5, but it will not be there. Devo with an incredible double tap.
Are you kidding me, Devo?
Is he back level up?
I had so many questions about Devo, but a shot like that off the backboard.
Justin has to try and take a shot after Devo avoids the demo. Another shot, there's no one there! Fireburner makes it 2-1.
Really good positioning here from NRG, and Justin, rather than shooting it at net, Devo, he could have had him, but rather than take that risk, he plays it up high, waits for these team members to come in, and then they all just pause. Nobody rushes it, nobody waits for it.
I'm sure so is Remco. Now Ignite, he's chasing down, looking for Justin's shot, is top corner, and it will eventually bounce off the post and in.
Fantastic placement coming from Remco, with the play up front here from Ignite. Watch him just bully Justin that whole way down, shadows it, basically zones out that area.
Double commit, it's going to allow Garrett to take the shot, not quite on target, gets the double tap, follow up from Justin is blocked. But they're still trying for this. It's an open net, and there is Garrett to turn it in.
That's so difficult for Remco to defend, one after another. You just see him flipping around, trying to cover any angle. But it's only a matter of time. These guys spread that defense so thin and put it away. We're all tied up again.
But this infield pass is going to be consistently attempted by Envy. They just haven't had the end result. Oh, that's a terrible touch. Garrett one-on-one. Oh, Garrett is going to score off the post.
What a play from Garrett. All the time in the world that he needs. Unfortunate from Devo, but as soon as it's one-on-one, he does what he does best, and he makes something happen. Devo, now the player with the most games at Worlds. Trying to see if that experience can come through. Now's his time to shine.
Oh, shot on target. Nobody back. Team Envy have life.
Maybe not if his teammates are going to set something up like that. A beautiful pass from Remco just sits in the midfield. Garrett just can't get to it in time, leaves a wide open net. Envy strikes on the board.
This is NRG's opportunity. All the way out, but this time Devo just able to clear the lines, but only for a brief second, because Justin is gonna win it for NRG!
What a play from Justin, tapping that to himself, and then the air dribble over the top. Able to handle that perfectly, using it any way possible.
During the Northern Arena qualifiers, but that's an entirely different situation. As it will be Cloud9 starting off on the offensive, and a shot on target. Follow-up will be into the back of the net. Gimmick starts off the scoring.
Did Squishy bump someone there?
He definitely did quite a bit. Yeah, he went
Oh
punting.
God, what a bully!
Freaky still managed to try and matrix around it, but it only took 15 seconds to try and force some challenges for Fairy Peak. Just stares at him and says, I dare you to even try, my friend. Big block as well. Fairy Peak not going to be there in time. Freaky shot is just going to roll into the net. Both teams have shrunk. Both teams have hit the net. Both teams have scored.
20 seconds is all it takes for the response. Continuous pressure, able to put it away. Just a matter of these challenges.
They will win. Some very lax defending right there will allow Cloud9 to start moving themselves forward. Shot is going to be in a hit. Top right-hand corner. Gimmick has got himself a brace.
Great play by Torment here, just shadowing that on the side. Isn't actually looking to make the hit. He just wants to make sure if someone does challenge that, it's still going to bounce in front of the net. Just leaves it wide open for Gimmick.
They've got to go coast to coast if they want to find themselves a goal, and they've got practically no time to do it. Big block, and that will seal game one for Cloud9.
Big block and big goal for Squishy coming out, reading that from so far away. Just jumps up and gets in the way of it, but it all starts with his teammate. Rotating back, gets in the way to delay that just a little bit.
Very calm start here from both teams. They're willing to put plays together. Oh, there's nobody here. Freaky take the shot, and once again, he's going to get the goal.
Watch this read in the air. You see Torment trying to go, but one already waiting is Pashy. The captain stepping up huge for his team, drops it down, and a wide open net. Nobody on Cloud9 back ready for that one.
Now Squishy trying to play the ball off the wall. Comes all the way out. Gimmick takes the shot. He's got the double tap available. Nails it!
You know what, Squishy? Just let your teammate have those, please.
He's worked so hard.
Look at all this work, and he's just like, all right, I guess it's a pass.
It's mine.
Well job, Squishy.
Take a good shot on net. It's a small change that needs to be made, but it is a change that has to be made.
The other difficulty is a lot of their passes are going
Oh,
straight
no,
up.
Freaky!
No! All it takes is one mistake in overtime, but I didn't think it'd be that quickly.
Oh my goodness. Freaky can't get to it. Almost there from Fairy Peak. Follow up from Freaky. Not quite there. It's bouncing off the side. Isn't in.
Getting away with murder on that one.
Well, now Gimmick's got the shot. Heartbreak for Reno Vitality. It goes from bad to worse.
You just send everything with hopes of getting that goal. It's on the line, so close. but you forget about the crucial thing. You need to get back on defense to make that save.
Cloud9 have got their rotation back in order. 23 seconds now before a sweep will be locked in for Cloud9. Mid-air bump, Gimmick makes it 2-0.
What are you doing on this aerial? Squishy gets that midfield boost, immediately turns around, and instead of going for the ball, he bumps him out of the play like an aimbot.
Center ball. Violent Panda just out of his reach. Now a touch there. Turbo with a shot, and he's gonna strike first. And Dignitas take the lead.
A double commit here for Chiefs. You'll see two in the corner, then Torsos going for it, and Jake. Every single Chiefs player on that backboard. All Team Dignitas had to do is make sure they stayed collected.
Hit it over to Torsos, who was waiting, decided not to challenge. Now a long clear. K-Dot with a follow-up. No, he leaves it, and Panda's gonna clean it up. A 2-goal lead for Dignitas.
Defender not knowing when he should jump. Was it gonna be K-Dot following through on this? Drippe was already in a bad position, but look at Violent Panda just changing that trajectory enough.
Now, Turbo off the backboard. A miss there, that's gonna be a chance, and an own goal. K-Dot putting in pressure, forcing Torsos to launch that one in.
I mean, that needed to get challenged. That touch from Violent Panda to cross that, someone had to try and go for that. It would have been on target anyways. That defender in net.
Dripping straight up. Jake's trying to beat him to it. He does get the shot, and Jake ties it up for the Chiefs.
They've been doing this entire game. Look at how fast they get up for this. The moment Drippe touches that up, Jake can get there fast, and it almost looked like, who was that on there for Dignitas flying from the ceiling?
Now a missed touch from Drippe, but Jake is gonna be there. K-Dot getting beat to the ball by Torsos, and Chiefs take the lead.
I didn't think there was an opportunity in this. I guess, Violent Panda hitting that way harder than he'd expected. He was trying to actually challenge that just to stop it from going back. In reality, he put so much pace on that.
Jake with the challenge, gets it over to Drippe as well. Ball off the ceiling, can he get back in time? He does, and Drippe extends the lead to 2 for the Chiefs.
You know, I'm hard pressed to say this could solidify their victory right now against Team Dignitas. You talked about that all their short passes towards the middle.
Turbo, short power play off the backboard. That shot gonna be saved by Drippe, but the follow-up from Turbo, and he gets the lead for Dignitas.
Kidab was really hoping that touch could have been a shot on target, but he just couldn't get the angle. And Violent Panda getting up for that shot so fast to drop it down to Turbo Pulsa.
Torsos gonna take control. Good patience from him. Panda with that challenge.
No patience from him.
Oh no, Drippe put that out into the middle for Turbo. He's not gonna miss a shot like that.
And I'm curious to know what happened to this defender for the Chiefs. Oh, Jake had just rotated in. He didn't stay in that box of the net.
Any lead is very difficult to come back from when Dignitas is the one in the lead. Now K-Dot, a shot in off the pass from Panda. That's something we're familiar seeing.
I mean, in league play, K-Dot put in 47% of his team's goals. It's because of stuff like this. The dude just doesn't miss. He's always in position. It's his awareness. Monster clear, and Violent Panda, there's the spread again. He's up for the pass, K-Dot, and there's the Turbo Pulsa. Look at how they just attack everything.
And K-Dot, he's used to scoring, but he can also make a pass or two. Look at this pass to Turbo.
Beautiful trap, beautiful control, knowing that Jake was the only thing between them and that net.
Looking good as they just try to melt these final seconds off the clock, secure their round 1 victory. And look at this shot from Turbo. Ruthless. The game is already over and he's still putting them in.
4 goals up with 15 seconds. Dignitas are going to have this series, and the Chiefs.
Down the sideline, J-Naps is there a lot. Going to try to take his time here. Gets blocked by J-Naps. The dunk sends G2 into the lead.
Magnus sitting in net being patient, not aware that Alot didn't have his car behind this ball. He tried to pop it over J-Naps. He read that like a book. The better the team's got at those short passing plays, it's not that Mets and Magnus can't do it defensively, so they physically can't cover the ground. Another dunk! Look at that, giving them a taste of their own medicine. Alot getting that dunk.
Alot got dunked on before, and now on Rizzo, Alot gets a little bit of revenge against G2, and we're all tied up. Just a minute 40 left.
Well, G2 has 7. Looking like 8 is going to come in right there on that flick from JNaps.
And I don't know what it is with complexity and overtimes. They like to do that to themselves. And Alon, he's going to make it a short one as he blasts that in for the winner.
They seem to work well under pressure. That touch a little bit weak from that player on the side. JNaps hadn't had time to retreat all the way back. He was hoping to swing wide.
Magnus centers it down to Alon. A strong shot from Alon, showing that he's still going to keep that scoring going.
Trying to kick it off early. Rizzo trying to get it clear, but the read from Magnus dropping it right into the midfield. Kronovi thinking he may have had a little bit more time to get that wide turn.
And a good chance for Rizzo's going to pass it off the back.
Oh, missed defensive play. Double bump for Rizzo!
JNaps ties it up for G2.
Rizzo opening up this net with a double bump. He comes in, he takes out a lot, and then he pushes Magnus. That single-handedly gave them that open net in G2 eSports.
JNaps getting credit for the goal, but that would not have happened without Rizzo, and an immediate response from Alon as he keeps his streak going.
There it is, the confidence from complexity, which we were scared we wouldn't see as much, but JNaps couldn't come out for that challenge. A lot keeping it just underneath him.
But right now, G2 needs some offense. Time running out. And the shot coming in from Alon. That is a hat trick for the... Alon is just running away with it.
I mean, that's 5 goals for him. 5 goals for his team. His teammates haven't really supported him much on the striking, but the passes.
JNaps off the corner, didn't get that read. The follow-up from Kronovi, post and in. They're still in this.
This first touch JNaps went up for. I don't think he would have done that if they knew they were in this tight position, and they actually expected JNaps to get that second touch. You saw that player waiting on the backboard.
On the backboard, you never want to see him there if you're on the other team. And now a ball just going to find the net wide open. Magnus gets the lead for complexity.
JNaps wanting to slow this down and try and take it to Magnus, who just wanted a challenge, but Rizzo getting caught being a little bit too antsy to support his teammates. Trying to bring it out a bit more.
That clear from JNaps, well timed. But now Rizzo, he missed that ball, and it's just gonna fly right into the net. A 2-goal lead for complexity.
Rizzo hesitating just a little bit too much before he went up for the save. I think he maybe suspected someone had a better angle on it, but either Kronovi didn't have enough boost.
Blocked from Magnus, almost resulting in a goal. And Rizzo, he's just gonna dunk it by putting G2 within 1.
Let's talk about this passive from Kronovi. I didn't think he could get this angle using the backflip mechanic. He still dropped that down, but then Metanaris, not really the touch he wanted, but not really any other option.
And it was well read by Rizzo.